Jr.
Good.
Absent. Hilliard.
Present.
Leach.
Here.
Mennel.
Here.
Newman.
Here.
Parrott. Here. We have a quorum.
I ask you to join me in Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We have no public hearing or presentation, special report. Anybody have a comment from the public? If not, the consent agenda tonight is the approval of the minutes from the regular meeting December 5th, 2022, and the approval of the bills. We have a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard. Yes. Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrott.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Village clerk,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
village administrator,
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
chief of police.
A couple items tonight, Your Honor. First, the ordinance making amendments to Chapter 3, Title 6 of the Morton Municipal Code regarding license, tax, and registration of dogs.
We could have a motion.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Basically, we'd like to change the ordinance to make the dog license a lifetime license and also make it free of charge. I think in the past we charged $5 for that. There would be a fee if you lost your license, but other than that, you would register your dog one time for the life of the dog. We would keep that on file. The reason we'd like to do this is just to try and get more participation. If you follow our Facebook page, you'll notice we post a lot of lost dogs, and the main reason we have to do that is because they're not registered. So if we can get people to register their dogs by making it free and help us and Tazewell County Animal Control relocate those dogs in a timely manner, that's what we're hoping for. So
And if we encourage them to bring a picture when they register, it would help.
we will do that as well.
Any questions?
Are we going to try to notify the citizens?
We are. We've made up a flyer that should be going out in the gas bill, and as well, once this is passed, we'll be posting it on our Facebook page. We thought with the timing of it being the first of the year, which is when we usually start to get renewals on the dog license, was a perfect time to do it. So,
Any other comments or questions?
I would just maybe put it on the village website as well as some of the veterinary offices so that they can get
That's a
that
very good
information
idea.
to their clients.
we can do that.
All right, nothing else? Call the roll.
Parrott.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Second item tonight, Your Honor, is an ordinance making amendments to the Chapter 8, Title 9 of the Morton Municipal Code regarding license, registration of bicycles.
Could I have a motion?
Motion to approve. Second.
Go ahead.
Same line of thought with this. We find a lot of abandoned bicycles that are not licensed. In the past, we required them to renew them annually. Again, it's our thought if we can just get participation by making it a free lifetime license as long as they own the bike. We'll keep that record on file, and again, just help us to try and locate the owners of the bikes. For years, we've done auctions at the end of the year when we get a stack of them, and we prefer to just give them back to the owners if at all possible. So.
I noticed taking a dog walk, there's quite a few bikes behind the old fire station.
Yes, yeah, that's where we
A lot of them.
store the lost ones. So again, if we had bike licenses on them, it would help us to be able to notify the owners and get them back. So.
Okay. Any questions?
I was just wondering if at the end of the year of 2023, if you could just give us the numbers so we could see if they went up or not.
Okay, yeah, we'll do.
Any other comments, concerns, or questions? If not, call the roll.
Leach.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrott.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Director of Corporation Counsel.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Director of Public Works.
Several items tonight, Your Honor. I'd like to first ask for acceptance of bid for the new gas and water building to be constructed at 445 East Birchwood in the amount of $8,172,000 and award of contract for same to Peoria Metro Construction.
The motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
Yeah, I'd be glad to answer any questions, but I sent the information out. There were 6 bidders. Pure Metro Construction was considerably lower than the other 5, but they are good with their bid and look forward to working with us. I would also like to add, there are some, what I consider kind of contingency items working with Keach that aren't in there, so there's probably another 3% of additional cost. I'd be glad to bring those items back. Furniture, signage on the building, some of those type items. We can go over those more in detail, but I at least want to be open with you guys tonight on some of that information. And Wes and Lee are here from Keach too, if you have any specific questions on that.
Any questions? Peoria Metro did build our firehouse out in Cortland, and they also were the low bidder on the lobby remodel. So they do have some experience with us.
Comment I would make, suggest strongly that you look through that closely, that you get these projects this big that I'm familiar with, that change orders just eat you up. So if we can hold the line on that and make sure everything's in there, because the change orders,
Sure.
change orders are where the, as we all know, is
For sure.
where the problems arise. So
Yeah, I think we feel really good about the plans. Spent a lot of time and effort on them. So at this point, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, and that's always a concern of ours. I think we feel pretty good about what's in front of us. Like I said, with the exception of some of the items that we wanted to,
Right.
and those are the next 2 items on there also. There's just a few of those items that we wanted to work with specific vendors. Like I said, furniture, ice maker, signage on the building, a few of those type items that we prefer to just work with a separate vendor on. But, no,
And we
I
do have our
appreciate
own
those comments.
inspector, similar to what we did on the water treatment plant. Any other questions or comments? Call the roll.
Parrot?
Yes.
Mennel?
yes.
Newman?
Yes.
Hilliard?
Yes.
Leach?
Yes.
Motion carries.
And the next 2 items, item B, I'd like to ask for acceptance of proposal from Tech Electronics of Illinois for video surveillance and access control for the gas and water billing in the amount of $46,994.86.
We could have a motion.
Move to approve.
Second.
We've worked with Tech Electronics for a while. They most recently added the access control at Village Hall. Police station has used Tech Electronics. And then we're also going to put cameras up there pending your approval tonight. So this is, again, us wanting to work with a specific vendor that we feel comfortable with going forward.
So how will access be allowed? I mean, will gates open and close, doors to the building be locked, what?
This will be doors to the building similar to Village Hall, if you've been, to the back door where we've got a key system. And we went to that, obviously, termination of employees or things that happen. It's an easy way for us at Village Hall. Julie takes care of most of that. Right now, we haven't gone through the specifics of who's will be allowed or who won't, but all the employees will have the same card to access that building, if that makes sense.
Sure, will the gates open and close, what?
The gates right now, we're thinking we're going to remotes, in trucks. That was based on a lot of feedback from our guys. We felt that was the cleanest way to be able to get in and out and not have issues getting in the gate. So right now, I believe it's set up where there'll be a punch thing too if you went up, similar to 450 Detroit if you've been there. So if the guys are in the plow trucks or something like that, or tandem trucks I should say, there won't be salt here, they'll be able to use a remote in the truck to get in and out. And then, someone like myself that doesn't have a remote, there'll be a key code to get in. And right now there'll be 2 gates, 2 automatic gates, one from the Penn Street facility, and then also the main entrance off Birchwood. The employees will park outside the fence, so they'll be able to get in the fence. There'll be another man gate they wouldn't be able to get into on the other side, or most likely every day they'll come through the building first. This facility will be used, especially through the Penn Street, similar to if you've been to our Penn Street facility prior to us cleaning it up. A lot of our material was stored there. Easy access to jobs as far as rock, dirt, dumping spoils. This will now go inside the gate. So all of our groups will use that, especially the west side of the facility. If there's need of topsoil, CA6, aggregate, stuff like that. So this will be a multi-use facility for our employees.
Any other questions? Call the roll.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion carries.
And lastly is item C. I'd like to ask for acceptance of proposal from Hanson Industrial, Peoria, for the installation of a new pressure washer in the gas and water building in the amount of $22,145.65.
If we could have a motion.
Move to approve. Second.
This building does have an area to be able to wash the trucks. It's a little cleaner. So one of the bays has an additional wall, and in there will be, this pressure washer will be installed so that the guys will be able to pressure wash, the trucks and equipment, and not dirty up the rest of the building. It's always difficult if you don't have walls up in there. So that's what this pressure washer hopefully will assist with, and you'll continue to see our at least our clean vehicles out there in the streets. When you guys allow us to purchase new vehicles, we like to keep them nice and clean and looking good. So.
Any other questions? Call the roll.
Mennel.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Zoning and code enforcement?
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Thank you. Village trustees, any of you have anything tonight? If not, we do need a closed session.
Closed session is requested pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2C2 to discuss collective negotiating matters between the village and its employees or their representatives, and to discuss salary schedules for one or more classes of employees.
If we could have a motion for that?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Hilliard.
Yes.
Leach.
Yes.
Mennel.
Yes.
Newman.
Yes.
Parrot.
Yes.
Motion carries.